So I'm excited to take a minute and to show you this awesome software you can download free onto your computer, Stellarium.org. And it's one of those free things, but you can go ahead and pay them if you really like it, and I really like it, so I should pay them. But let me just kind of show you what that looks like. So one of the things while I'm thinking of it is you want to be able to, when you first open it up, this down here where it says Earth Burlington, I don't know if you can make it out, but this will say Paris. Paris, France, and you need to change that. So while I'm thinking of it, I will show you how you change that. The way this works is I'm just kind of hovering over here, kind of over here to the left. You kind of see some white squares. My mouse is going over those. When I put my mouse in the middle of the screen, there's nothing. The mouse over there far to the left, and these up here. So I mentioned you have to change from Paris to Burlington. I'm going to click on that location window, and so you can see that this is the picking locations. You might be familiar with kind of that little magnifying glass. That's where you put location. And even though you might not, they don't have all locations. I know they have Burlington. So you put a location there, hit search, and then the other thing you can do while you're on the screen is you can check that box that says use as default once you find the location you want, which in my case, my closest location is Burlington. So it's outstanding. So there's more than I'm just going to show you, but I'll just draw a few things to your attention. Now I've kind of in the lower left-hand corner kind of drag my mouse, and you can kind of see another set of kind of controls down here. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the control. I'm going to be hitting kind of these buttons right here. This button right here means it's playing. If I go ahead and hit that button, it will fast forward. I'll put FF for fast forward. Of course, this one, it goes backwards. Okay. Now, if I keep hitting this ×2 or ×3, it'll go fast forward faster and faster. So I'm going to do that. So here I'm hitting that forward, and you can't see the seconds, but they're clicking off faster. I guess you can see them. Click it faster. Now my minutes are going faster. Click off that faster. Now it's going even faster. Okay. So now we kind of really see what we call the diurnal motion of the sky. So notice to stop it, what I had to do was to click on this one right here to go ahead and to pause it. I didn't really pause it because it's still, I think it's still advancing. I don't know. I'd have to double check. But now you can see 23:45. So what? That's quarter till midnight, military time. And so let me go ahead and kind of show you the beautiful nighttime sky here about midnight. I just really like this program. I'm gonna do, let's see, what do I want to do first? I'm going to go down here to the bottom, and notice these boxes over here where hopefully you can kind of see my mouse going. They are for constellations. So if I draw, this one will draw in the lines. You're like, hey, those lines are awesome, but I need some names. This one will put in the names. Like, hey, the names are awesome, the lines are awesome, but I want those cool figures. This one will show you the figures. Oh, isn't that awesome? This is where little kids go, ooh, and ah, and even big kids. So this is like a normal program. If you're familiar with Skymaps on your computer, you can kind of use your hand to kind of drag them around. I'm just using my mouse to drag it around. It is so cool. And let me go ahead and get rid of those figures because I find them a little distracting. There go the figures. Okay. I want to, before I leave, show you a few things. For instance, let's see, let's find Pegasus. Where is Pegasus? Andromeda? Anybody? There it is. Okay. So here is Pegasus. Okay, what I wanted to show you is, let's go ahead and put on the figures again. Isn't that cool? So here we see, I could do this all day. Okay, here we see Pegasus, Andromeda, Cassiopeia, the Queen, and over here we have, no, I wanted to say that's the King, but Cepheus is, no, that's Perseus, sorry. This is Perseus. He saved Andromeda. And Cassiopeia chained Andromeda, her daughter, to a rock. So it's just awesome stories. But what I really wanted to show you is I'm going to go ahead and make the figures go away, because again they're a little distracting, and I wanted to kind of zoom in. I think I can hit the control button, and I want to zoom in here to let me zoom back out again. Okay, this was what we call the Great Square of Pegasus over here, and I'm going to zoom into up here-ish, okay, in the constellation Andromeda. So I'm hitting control, and I'm using my roller of my mouse, okay, and you see that fuzzy little patch there coming out? Okay, we should be able to click on that, and that fuzzy little patch was something that actually Messier called object number 31. So here you see what it is. It's the Andromeda Galaxy. And the cool thing about, let's see, if there's an information, I'm kind of losing track, but I think that there's maybe an information slide, maybe not. Okay, but anyway, so if you click on something, you're like, well, what is that? This program will show you. And I'm like, well, what is that? Oh, well, that just looks like a very beautiful star, and there's the details about the star. So one last thing I want to show you. We've been talking in Chapter 2 about finding Polaris and the fact that the nighttime skies move around Polaris. So I'm going to kind of back this out so we can see the horizon. Okay, and I'm going to ask Stellarium to find Polaris. So I'm going to use the search window. Click on search and type in Polaris. Okay, and it found Polaris. And I say, thank you, Stellarium. So I'm going to kind of zoom in a little bit more. So now let's go ahead and play with the time a little bit. I'm going down here to the bottom, and I'm going to go ahead and say fast forward. I'm like, well, that's not fast enough. Go even faster. Go even faster. Now, do you see the counterclockwise motion of the stars? It's kind of nice having those line drawings in there for the constellation so we can see it better. Okay, that is diurnal motion. And if I go ahead and pause this, you can already see we've talked about circumpolar stars. So if I kind of back this out a little bit, for our latitude, the circumpolar stars would have Polaris in the center, okay, and then we have a circle of this diameter going all the way around. So I don't know if I might kind of butch this, okay, but I'm trying to draw a circle, okay. Those are all circumpolar stars.